Hi there. Welcome to Apple World. Since the ascent of questionable figure Andrew Tate throughout recent years, there's been numerous wannabes that have gone along. Most outstandingly, whom individuals like to think about, is Sneako. For those who may not be aware, Sneako is a live decoration who conveys most, on the off chance that he does not precisely have the same outlook as Tate with regards to legislative issues, ladies, and so on. However, it seems Andrew Tate dissed Sneako yesterday on his live stream. What does Sneako need to say regarding this? Try to keep close by till the end for all relevant information. The fundamental explanation everybody is discussing is on the grounds that when every one of the claims at first openly opposed Andrew Tate, Sneako was one of a handful of internet-based calculations that freely shielded him and had him covered. So the reality now that Andrew Tate has blamed everything on Sneako is fairly confounding. Andrew Tate and Sneako were dear companions, and he credited Tate for motivating him. This has created banter, particularly considering Tate's detainment. Sneako said that each witness who affirmed the legal activities brought against Tate's had been disproven. One more scandalous point in Sneako's web-based profession was the point at which he got prohibited off of YouTube. For those of you who may not know why, here's a speedy synopsis. In the previous year, Sneako's substance has gone through a critical change because of his very disagreeable YouTube live transfers. It is obvious from his ability to join Ye, previously Kanye West's political race, who gradually tumbled down the red pill dark hole of Andrew Tate, and close-by characters wound up rambling troublesome messages that designated ladies and certain populaces. Sneako thinks the business substances have tried to calm him in the wake of being suspended. He expressed they don't maintain that you should be more astute. They maintain that you should be more fragile. They maintain that you should be stupider. They need to assume total command of you. So any data like this, they're effectively attempting to silence. Like these hopping solidly into the new clasp that has the whole web talking was yesterday, when Andrew Tate cooks snake over his new streams with specific kinds of makers. Indeed, OnlyFans young ladies need thoughtfulness regarding offering their OnlyFans, and failures need thoughtfulness regarding selling their stream, and not even one of them has any ability. Not a single one of them is savvy. Not a single one of them has any insight or valuable experience. Not a single one of them has anything to teach you. Similar people are attracted to each other. So my response is that, in this consideration economy, tragically, on the rush to the base, while everybody accomplishes other things and more dumb things to get C's, I don't think I'm truly going to be shocked by how low they will sink. Also, if spending time with an OnlyFans young lady will get them some consideration on the web, they will do it the same as they will do anything more to certainly stand out enough to be noticed on the web. They like to grade themselves perpetually, shout at a camera, be comedians, be boneheads, and lean on anything that poops to get noticed. That is their area of expertise. However, what is somewhat double-dealing about this is that Andrew Tate is scandalously known for having a camgirl site in his past where he straightforwardly benefited from ladies. So there is no believability in his contention against Sneako. The majority of the web was even Sneako's ally as a result of it. With posts like that, a decent piece of your abundance is on the grounds that you ran a camgirl organization. Dishonest, much. This doesn't check out. They, in a real sense, ignited their vocation with El Mayo. However, didn't they do likewise? Previously, do you suppose Sneako was off base for a live stream with makers like that? What's more, does Andrew Tate have any reason to be taken seriously? Cooking Sneako considering his past is similarly terrible, if perhaps not more terrible? Remark underneath. Sneako wound up unfollowing Andrew Tate after he scrutinized his new streams with models, and surprisingly, answered him the previous evening on his live stream. I have continued to fit essentially each and every week for nearly 12 months. That resembles a week after week show that I continue, and nobody at any point scrutinizes when I sit close to you and 10 different devils. No. Similar to it's a board. It's simply fundamentally me and 10 evil spirits floating around. No one at any point lashes out about me, be that as it may, when I really do very well and I'm balancing out, discussing similar careful things. Since we're in a house or in a pool contrasted with a table, everyone flies off the handle. Furthermore, I don't believe it's valid. I don't feel that they really are in any kind of moral key position, or that they have any more strategic position to remain in. I believe they're simply doing it since they're seeing the view count. They're like, hold up. When you move up the stepping stool, individuals begin shaking it. Alright, that is the means by which I see it. Also, he's basically on the right track. As of this past week or somewhere in the vicinity, Sneako and Neon's streams have been moving past 100,000 live viewers consolidated, and they're the team that the majority of the web is discussing, particularly on TikTok. So Andrew no doubt considered it to be an opportunity to ring in and seem to be the hero in the circumstances. Both Andrew and Sneako are very tricky with regards to their positions on what they accept and effectively bend to accommodate their accounts. They're scammers and do very well doing so. The response to Sneako's reaction was more favorable to them, where individuals posted stuff like Sneako was steadfast and kept on supporting the siblings when they required help. Sneako showed a feeling of dedication while the tags were secured. Sneako needs to quit acting all hard, however, and quiet down a little. Sneako, assuming you see this, relax and simply act naturally. Allow Tate to be Tate. A year prior, I really loved Andrew and met him so I could drop soil on him as well.